Welcome back, everybody. This is My Journey 4K. We are back in the LMP2 Prototype Challenge. Let's get into it. We're going to start the race in P1 today. Strength of the field today is a 1062. We're going to start this race with a 1414 rating. This is the Dallara P217 LMP2. It's a B license requirement for entry. I have an A license. I'm just racing in these series for now. This is a 20-minute race. Looks like we're maintaining the lead okay right now. About halfway through lap 1. Can see some battling happening behind. Looks like for third. Second place is closing the gap a little bit at the moment. This is the famous Spa. Looks like we're going to take a bit of a defensive line here. One car going off in the back, another two going side by side there. Looks like he may have rejoined dangerously. Cars grouping up behind. Gap to second is not very large. They're right on our tail. This is Spa. One lap down. We are still in first. Second place is still not very far behind. We may have opened the gap up just a little bit. Opening up the gap some, back to third there. That group behind is starting to lose some space and battling. Seeing some side by side there. Looks like through those S's we've gained a little bit of time on that blue and yellow car behind. And make sure we have a good exit here. We should be alright, still in first. This is a sprint race. We won't need to stop for any fuel or tires. It is 20 minutes. How many laps depends on where the leader is when the time expires. I think that's the end of lap 2, still in the lead. Not much of a lead, still. Second place is still right there. You can see third and fourth nose to tail as well. Still maintaining our lead. Less than a second though. Touching the grass a little bit there, it looks like. And alright, exit here. Doesn't look like they're going to get a run on us soon. Probably about 3 or 4 tenths back. You can see third place still back there, battling with fourth. Looks like maybe we're faster out of that straight into those S's. We've got a decent exit out of this still. Gonna have an okay lead at the moment. Still maintaining first, nearing the end of lap 3. You can see the gap is still not growing a whole lot. I'm not sure if they're going to try and dive on us here. Still on our tail. Coming out of the bus stop. Going to cross the line in first, still taking a defensive line this time. They're still going to try it. Oh, they backed out of diving to the inside. We'll have the better line. Getting a little squirrely. You can see the green car starting to catch them. Third place, opening up the gap to fourth. Gonna start to pressure second soon. We did have to worry about defending in turn 1 this time. Second place has similar pace, but we are maintaining that gap. Maybe seeing third slowly catching. Doing alright still. This is where we gain a little time on second. Looks like we've got a little bit there. We need a good exit to this straight here. It's all out for quite a while. Looks like the gap is starting to widen to second. We should have a little less of a worry here coming into the final corners of lap 4. That's where they closed up the gap last time. Looks like we've maintained a little bit of one still. Several cars behind battling there. Second place, got a little squirrely there coming out of turn 1. We might be able to open that gap up a little more here. Looks like we got a decent exit. A little less than a second behind. Nearing the halfway point now. Got a good second lead in first place now. You can see the blue and yellow car is starting to fall back a little bit. Looks like we're finding our groove. Started in first, we've maintained that. Looking good so far for the podium. Second place has fallen back just a little bit from not long ago. Looks like the gap is about a second. Third place getting a little sideways coming out of turn 1. Second place might be starting to feel the pressure from him soon. That battle could distract them a little bit, allow us to open up the gap even more. A little over 12 minutes in of our 20-minute race, we've got the lead. The gap is about a second. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, everybody. Looks like the gap may be opening a little bit more. It's definitely over a second to the car behind. We are still in first, looking pretty good so far. Can see third and fourth maybe starting to catch the blue car to start to pressure it more. Oh no, we're going wide out of turn 1. That's not going to give us a good exit here. We might see second close that gap up. One small little mistake is all it takes. It wasn't much more than a second gap we had. Looks like at the moment we're going to keep first place. See how we come into this corner if they're too far. Alright, we've maintained it so far. Putting some black tread down, losing it a little bit. Second's now right on our tail. Going a little defensive there. Back to the racing line. Oh, they overbraked that turn, got in our way, and ran us into the wall. I'm going to try and get back on track. We lost a few spots there. Not sure where we ended up. Looks like the brown and white car behind went off. Green and black right on our tail. Trying to see if we can't recover from that. That was a pretty big hit. Car's gonna feel a little off. They went for the move and then locked it up. Got right in our way. Trying to turn into that corner. We'll see where we're standing when we get across the line. Car is probably not as fast as it should be. Here we go. Looks like it updated us to 3rd place. Still in contention for the podium here. Car is not 100%. We're going to try and fend off 4th at the moment. See if we can keep 3rd. Get back up there. We are still on the podium. But we started the race in 1st and held that for quite a while. Tiny mistake allowed 2nd place to try and make a move, but they locked it up. Hit us pretty hard in the front, sent us into the wall. We're still dealing with that, it looks like, at the moment. Oh no! We're gonna hit the wall really hard this time after coming off the curb. Front end's flying. I think that's gonna be it here. With less than 4 minutes remaining in the race, the tow back and the repairs are gonna be too long. We're not going to be able to get back out there before the end. Oh, what a devastating end to this one. We had 1st for so long. Making one small mistake really was detrimental there to us. Alrighty. So, we started 1st. We're actually going to finish 16th here. We're not going to be able to get back out. Our rating went from a 14-14. We lost 81 points, and we're going to a 13-33. We're going to come back and try and do our best and get some of that back next time. Thanks for watching. See you next time.